For the Utah Jazz. In the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here's Bogdanovic, and he buries his first look.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Dallas with possession. Powell, a screen on Conley. Doncic into the lane. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovic, just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Good on the shot.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Conley against Doncic. The 3 is up. Rebound, Utah.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. This one for 3. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
Doncic against Conley. It's Doncic with a drive. Pass to Porzingis. Over Bogdanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovic, showing no fear at all.
Doncic against Conley. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he sinks the second.
You know, you look at Bogdanovic, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Doncic against Conley. And it's Doncic on the drive. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul so far. Pass to O'Neal. For 3.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
It's rebounded by Dallas.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Conley. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Let's go with a three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Doncic against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the game. Doncic against Conley, and it's Doncic on the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And they recover it. Another shot. Finney Smith's shot is off. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Bogdanovic against Porzingis. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Jumps up, and then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Boy, a major impact being made by Bogdanovic offensively. He's making it happen out there.
Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Finney Smith. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Hardaway. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Well, the Jazz shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
And he lobs it up top. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of magic and kid when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Doncic shot is good.
Shutout from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Now got 2 for the game.
Outside Mitchell.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Doncic passes to Powell. From deep, Conley. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And here's Doncic outside. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Mitchell.
15 points in the game.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 19-6 run. Fires the 3. Good D by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Oh, there's the alley.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Powell against Mitchell. Shoots over Powell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Utah sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit 3s like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in a shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Mitchell. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovic. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. And here's Brunson from the arc. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Brunson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one's good. Mitchell.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now here's Mitchell. 22 points for him. Gay finds Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Stolen by Ingles. Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Brunson. Now Brown. Marjanovic in the high post. Here's Bullock. Ingles defending. Second chance effort. Bullock. Good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that's going to be a travel.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Lets it go from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The shot by Oni, no good.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Ingles with it. Marjanovic on him. Ingles, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Bullock. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Gay with the ball. Guarded by Kleba. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. There's 1:26 left to play in the third quarter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the paint. Pass to Bullock. Driving inside. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Doesn't go that time. Gay with the defensive effort.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's wide right, hits off the rim.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's Honey. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the inside, stolen by Whiteside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He goes up again, goes back up. Clarkson for 3. The offensive rebound. From deep. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Ingles from outside. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Ball.
5 ticks left in the third. Here's Doncic. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Utah already up 20.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Utah 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. Shot clock at 5. Back to Clarkson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Oni, guarded by Doncic. Puts up a 3, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Fast break, here we go. Doncic's shot is good.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Here's Honey. Nice move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
That one on Doncic.
Team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Left side, Finney-Smith. Left block shot on the way. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson outside. The kick out to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Over Finney-Smith. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Powell. The rebound by the Jazz. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Clarkson. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Honey, guarded by Doncic. From deep, Gay. Clarkson outside. That 3's off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic.
2 minutes.
And too long on the shot. The Jazz shooting around 50% in the game so far. Hardaway against Ingles. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. Now here's Conley. 1:24 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. From downtown, the 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Pass to Hardaway. Stolen by Conley. From deep 3-point range, Ingles, no good. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Powell. Banked it in off the glass.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
Outside Conley. Mitchell up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Allie, it's all.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. He's been at this for a long, long time.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Paul passes to Ayton, and here's Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges passes to Crowder. No luck on that one.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. There's the 3. The Mavericks rebound. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Doncic. Second chance shot.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic against Paul. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Finney Smith's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Paul, shot is off. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he's going for the oop here. Bridges against Hardaway. Mavericks with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Finney Smith. Pass to Powell. Paul with a steal. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he dunks it down.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
Now Booker. 1:15 left to play in the first. Here's Bridges. Porzingis on the double team. Inside. 4 on the clock. For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns trailing. Paul with it. Soft touch off the glass.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Doncic. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. The baseline J is on the way, and Crowder with the jam.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Doncic outside. Sinks the tray.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 5.
Field goal.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. That'll count. And it goes!
They got that
He
one.
gets it! Wow!
That's before the buzzer right there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Suns leading. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Knocked away. Stolen by Bridges.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. The shake. And he lays it in.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Aiden. For 3, Bridges. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And he makes the first. And with Crowder's free agency, the team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of it?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Here's Ayton. Oh, misses the dunk.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Bridges from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Booker goes in. Here's Crowder. Back to Booker. To the paint. Ayton passes to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ayton. Doncic pulls down the board.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Pass to McGee. Powell with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And you can see Porzingis a great job as a big to run the floor and help get that three.
Here's Nader. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Nader. Johnson passes to Payne. They get it again. McGee. Here's Nader. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Nader at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. Up top, Brown. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brown. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Marjanovic can't hit.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Payne with the bucket.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now Brunson. This one for three. Rebounded by Johnson. To the inside. The reverse. Here's Shamet. The kick out to Johnson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Boban Marjanovic out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. The drive by Paul. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 35% so far.
An incredible leader, Chris Paul, is so much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Paul passes to Booker. And he drives in. Out to Bridges. Back to Booker. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Pass to Ayton. Right side Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder with it. Now Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Bridges with it. Defended by Brown. And Bridges, here we go. Second shot opportunity. Paul for 3. Ayton passes to Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Going inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Paul against Brunson. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And here's Paul. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Booker. Shoots over Brown. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Kleber against Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got 7 points.
It's like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brunson against Paul. Pass to Bullock. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks with some changes.
First team foul. Checking into the Mavericks.
1:53 left in the third. That shot wide open. He's got 10.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Pass to Shamet. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Doncic finds Porzingis for the lead. And it's Doncic missing.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Back to Payne. Let's go with a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries it from 16. The shot misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Shamet, defended by Hardaway. Pass to McGee. Here's Nader from downtown, on target from range.
Not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Payne with it. Outside Johnson, over Porzingis. Clock at 6. Here's McGee. Comes up empty down low. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. They lead by a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Abdel Nader is out there with Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your
On defense, the Suns. They lead by 4. And here's Doncic outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
3-point
The
field
D
goal.
has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Ayton. 14 feet away. Outside for Booker. And here's Paul. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. There's the triple. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 4.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
To the middle. Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here he goes. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Left side Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Booker. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Doncic against Paul. From behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Bridges finds Ayton. Fades back. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Hardaway with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that one's good. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Porzingis with a screen on Paul. Another miss by Doncic. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Throws it up high. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Powell passes to Doncic. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. The Suns have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Ayton. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Now here's Booker, defended by Hardaway. Inside, here's Porzingis. And Ayton pulls it down. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And Bridges, here we go. Back to Ayton. Crowder outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Fires in the triple. And the Suns lead by 10.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Powell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. So the Suns win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
center.
And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. Gobert no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
First team foul.
Paul with it. Bridges outside. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Paul. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Utah.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Booker. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Ayton with a screen. Here's Booker with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Conley finds Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. The 3. They get the rebound.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Outside Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Gobert. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. In transition, here come the Jazz. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. For 3. Drills it from deep.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Bridges on the double. From deep, Conley. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. Back to Paul. Tipped. Stolen by Conley. Here's the break. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. The 3 from Ayton. Clock at 6. And Bridges, here we go.
that missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Off target from the baseline. Here's Mitchell, and he makes it on the layup.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Booker from outside the arc. No good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 5.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. The kick out to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns, fast break. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Utah trailing here.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Outside Mitchell. Crowder with a steal. And Booker, here we go. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Well, the Jazz shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Conley passes to Gobert. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Booker finds Paul. To the middle. Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Knocked loose. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Phoenix with the ball. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges passes to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
And he commits the intentional foul. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. They lead by 4. Payne against Conley. Here's the 3. Back to Nader. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, deflected. Payne with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Shamet. Buries it from 3.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
And here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Stolen by Payne. In transition, here come the Suns. Knocks it loose. Pass to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. No good with the triple. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. And the Suns pushing it up now until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Stolen by Whiteside. On the break. Ingles from outside. Hauled in by McGee. Pass to Shamet. There's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so it's Utah with it. Coming off a Suns make. Clarkson for 3. He drops it from range. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Johnson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a... In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Utah shooting 37% from the floor at this point. They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Clarkson. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Booker. And that one good. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Clarkson with a screen on Paul. Into the lane. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And so here's Phoenix. 2-point game. Paul passes to Booker. Paul, a screen on Whiteside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Inside, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. And there's the drive. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Paul. Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Okay, outside. Pass to Whiteside. Paul with a steal. Crowder with it. Now Whiteside defending. Here's Booker. Drops in the layup for two. Booker's got 8 points.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Honey. Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Payne. Pass to Nader. 4-3. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Whiteside.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
McGee a screen. Payne with it. Now Whiteside defending. And he comes up with a bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. McGee with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Left side Payne from 8 feet. Second chance shot. And McGee with the stuff.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And the Suns pushing it up now. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Now Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. Hits the trifecta. Ingles got 5 points in the quarter.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is number 1.
Here's Nader. Ingles defending. Nader's shot is off. Here's Honey. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet. Abdel Nader is out there with Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Payne in at the point guard.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, he's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Suns leading. Pass to Aiden. And here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Conley with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. To tie it up. Utah gets it back. No good on the shot.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Conley against Paul. Bridges, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Conley's got his first points of the night.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Booker against Mitchell. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Conley. Drives to the hoop. Good.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Bridges, right side.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Paul against Conley. 5 to shoot. Ayton with a screen. They swipe it.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Now here's Conley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His third personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul passes to Bridges. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Paul's shot is off.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Ooh, poked away. Now here's Ayton, tightly guarded. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The finish! And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
It all started with the steal by Donovan Mitchell. You want to draft guys who can make things happen on both ends of the court.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker for 3. Beyond the arc. Ayton, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. To end the drought. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Tries again. From deep, Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Ayton with the drive. Yes!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give and looking to even the score with a huge three.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, bangs home the three. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
All right. Booker's coming into the court. Come on. Get fast and go chance. Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man.
Here's Bridges. Good!
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on. Get fast and go chance dancers.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was...
going to be the Jazz off the tip. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Conley, down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Hardaway with the steal.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. A 3. They get it again.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. The pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Conley penetrating. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Drives to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal gets to Conley. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up.
Watch out!
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Now, here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Here's Doncic. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Porzingis. Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Hardaway against Conley. Porzingis trying to get free. Hardaway, no good. Takes the three. Royce O'Neal, and that's good.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. Down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Another miss by O'Neal. The drive by Doncic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
First team foul.
Jazz leading by 14. Conley finds Mitchell. For the three. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Doncic. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Lucas Ford, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Drops in the tray.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the dunk by Doncic.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. for three. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got 10 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. The drive by Mitchell. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Rebound, Utah.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Mavericks trail by 17. Doncic right side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. Will it go? The drive by Doncic. And he lays it up and in. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. A different look for Dallas. Brown against Mitchell. Four on the shot clock. Bogdanovic, and the layup's good off the glass. 9 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovic able to put points on the board.
Bullock kicks to Brunson. The pass to Brown. Driving the lane, and he gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Utah leading by 18. Now here is Conley. He has 6. Outside Bogdanovic. And it's good for 2. O'Neal's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Bullock. Defense is right there. Down low. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Brunson. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter. Okay, David, much appreciated.
14.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the point. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Passes it to Kleba. And here is Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes long.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Mavs. Oni passes to Clarkson. Gay dishes to Clarkson. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And finished off by Brown.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Driving inside. Here's Oni. Pass to Whiteside from deep three-point range.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Back to Kleber. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Powell sends a screen for Doncic. A putback, and it's put back in by Powell.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Oni, guarded by Doncic. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. They get the rebound.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And finished off by Doncic.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Dave, what's the news?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Jazz's head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
The drive by Doncic, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Ingles with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to Ingles. There's the three. Clarkson for three. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Hardaway. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Oni passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Clarkson. Three-pointer.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hardaway from outside. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah leading by 15. Here's Oni. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lob pass to Gay. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, and may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get right.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Get up and make
And Utah has possession. They led the game at one point by 20. On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Doncic in at the point. Conley's shot is off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Out to Doncic. That shot off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Utah. The lead is 15. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. That shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Feeds to Hardaway. Off on the layup. Utah leading by 15 to the middle. Powell with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Conley kicks to Gobert. O'Neal a screen on Doncic. Here's Conley. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lobbed up there for Powell. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell against Kleber. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Conley. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 assists in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Jazz?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points. You know, after connecting on 1 three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Conley finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Doncic way outside. Dallas again missing. Jazz leading by 18. Mitchell is double. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovic. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Doncic, here we go. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. .146 left in the fourth. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. Kleber inside. He's covered by Bogdanovic. And the pass to Conley. All sorts of time. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Utah.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Drills the three-pointer.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Conley feeling it out. From the arc. And they get it back. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Conley with it. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win and one where the... All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
marching rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. And with that, we'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Lets it go from 14. Doncic, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The 3 from Ayton. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Booker can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Booker. Ayton with a screen. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Hardaway against Bridges. That shot is off, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Good work there as it goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Doncic against Paul. A nice shot by Doncic.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Now Paul. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Bridges finds Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Crowder. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
And they'll get another chance. For 3, Powell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Porzingis. Stolen by Bridges, and the Suns pushing it up now. The kick out to Paul. Launches it. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
They get it back. Outside for Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And so it's Phoenix up 15 points.
All right, cookies coming on to the court. Come on and get
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Down low. And Powell with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Ball passes to Booker. Bridges, a screen on Hardaway. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Phoenix with another. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. And where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 8 points.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Three-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3.
Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And here's Paul. He's got 10. Right side, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Hardaway. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shamet. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Porzingis for 3. Hauled in by McGee.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside, Johnson. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Johnson passes to McGee. And stolen by Porzingis. And they're on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. The shot won't fall.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Porzingis finds Doncic. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. They kick it out to Porzingis. Hits a three-pointer.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Doncic against Payne. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Sherman. Here's Nader. The three is up. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the Mavericks with some changes.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Outside Brunson. Two on the clock. No good on the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Clock at 4. Pass to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From the arc. Held in by Paul.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Takes it inside. Crowder outside. The three is up. Outside Booker. Tries the 9-footer. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Booker. Paul's got 12.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job and help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
The Mavericks shooting just around 32% from the field. Brunson on the drive. And no good. Nice D from Paul.
Dallas foul. Sterling Brown. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Bridges passes to Booker. Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Kleba. And rejected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the 2nd half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Kleber with a screen. Charity stripe shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Brown with the steal. Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And that one's good for Brunson.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brunson against Paul. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Second chance effort. And at last they get one to fall. Marjanovic got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Paul passes to Booker. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. Ayton finds Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton with a screen. And he lobs it up top. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And Brunson, here we go. Excellent D there from Payne. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to McGee. Here's Shaman. Brunson defending. Payne, the pass to McGee. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. And finished off by Kleber.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Driving in. Back to Shamet. And here's Payne. Here's McGee. No good off the back of the rim. Right side Brown. The kick out to Brunson. Screen by Marjanovic. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
7 seconds left in the third. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. It'll count. That one no good. And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns on top. They lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so here's Phoenix. They led by as many as 18. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Powell finds Hardaway. Right side, Porzingis. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul. Timeout charge to Dallas. Hey fans, who wants the free?
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks trailing. looking to get back on track. Here's Porzingis. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bridges on the attack. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Outside Hardaway. It's tipped.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Pass to Booker. Four on the clock. Bridges passes to Crowder. Bridges with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Bridges misses. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Back to Cauley-Stein. Poke loose. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges, a screen on Doncic. Here's Paul. That shot off the mark. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Doncic left side. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Doncic. Cauley-Stein, the pass to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Hardaway against Booker. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Bridges, left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic against Paul. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Suns leading. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Bridges outside. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
55 seconds left in the fourth. Paul passes to Bridges. Now Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Cauley-Stein.
More experience means you have a better understanding of who you're defending. And Cauley-Stein uses his length to bother the shooter that time.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
That's foul. Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his third personal foul. First Phoenix.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer. And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And Doncic launches from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. The drive by Paul, and it's good for 2.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. And all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. They played the villain tonight.
at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Paul looking around. And here is Ayton. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Mitchell passes to Conley. To the inside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now here's Paul. Outside Crowder. Driving to the basket. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Paul missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. They double him with Ayton. Conley the pass to Gobert. Crowder with the steal. Booker left side. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Bogdanovich against Crowder. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Feeds it to Ayton. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bridges passes to Paul. Conley grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. A crossover. Rejected by Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
Be always aware of Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Bridges against Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. Booker finds Ayton. Ayton a screen on Conley. Oh, Ayton in position. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 4 to shoot. Booker dishes to Bridges. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell outside. Gobert the pass to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Lobs it up for Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley with a wide open look. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Suns leading by 3. Paul with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bridges finds Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. With 1 on the clock, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And that concludes the first.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Oh, Ayton in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Inside, here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Utah ball.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Pass to Crowder. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter. Keeping a vertical spacer at that dunk.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Booker outside. Passes to Bridges. Back to Booker. Pass to McGee. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Here's Crowder. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Going inside, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Back to Bridges. Pass to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The pass to Mitchell. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And Mitchell gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Takes it off the glass.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Now here is O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shamet with the steal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul.
The Suns leading. Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Pass to Nader. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Jazz substitution.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Phoenix. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
The Jazz, 17.
and in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oni. Kicks it to Gay. Pass to Oni. To the middle. 3 on the clock. Whiteside, the pass to Oni. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
That's good from Paul on the assist by Booker. Paul's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Phoenix. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oni passes to Clarkson. He feeds it to Whiteside. Ingles, that's for 2. Utah the rebound. Here's Oni. Defended by Bridges. And the rejection by Eaton. Right side. And here's Ingles outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Clarkson for 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. A drive by Booker. And oh, here we go. He's got it, the fast break chance. And the basket by Ingles.
And I just love seeing Gabe share the ball. A solid distributor, given his size and ability to see over defenders.
It's Crowder on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Crowder kicks to Bridges. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Tries to save it, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Phoenix ball.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here's Shamet. Covered by Mitchell. Shamet kicks to Nader. Frames the 19-footer. Nader's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mitchell outside. There's the pass to Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. Shoots over Payne. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Pass to Nader. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley with it, working on Payne. Now O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Payne looking around. Passes it to Shamet. For Mitchell. Payne's shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Conley into the lane. Scores after the quick crossover.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Pass to Shamet. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Nader. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Mitchell. Can't connect from short range. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 4. And
all right, look who's coming out of the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul, and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Booker looking around. And the pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. He takes it in. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. Suns leading by 4. There's the lob to Bridges. That shot no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Ball with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full of it.
Now, here's Mitchell on deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. A 3-ball. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Conley against Bridges. Pulls up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Bridges outside. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal inside. He's against Bridges. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker. And the Suns lead by 8.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And it's Conley penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Conley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. A nice shot by Booker.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It counts! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And here is Paul. Booker in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker against Mitchell. Mitchell is double. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's money from deep.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball passes to Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Ball.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 3 to shoot.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Here's Mitchell. It's off.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win.